What steps will I take to achieve my career goal? My career goal is to be a full-time professional actress, and while I love acting on stage, having worked in TV and film has made me realize I'm best suited for film. In near terms, I want to complete a BFA in Vancouver as well as launch my full-time working career. In the future, I hope to work across Canada and the United States, but being Canadian, I believe it's best for me to get my feet wet in Vancouver and further my education here. What is your most personal childhood memory? Growing up, the most personal childhood memory that comes to mind are the summers I spent with my cousins on East Coast Newfoundland in a tiny town called Burnside where my grandparents live. It has a population of about 10 or 12 people, and in the summer we would spend weeks fishing and walking knee-deep in water, picking up starfish and seashells and creating our own worlds. And it was so simple, but such a beautiful moment that I often reflect on. And in the midst of this pandemic, when I can't go back to Canada right now, and I can't see any of my family, it's those moments that I miss the most, which makes me realize that those were the happiest times of my life. The simple moments spent with the people that I love. What interests you outside of acting and performance? Growing up, I experimented in a lot of different things, and I found a lot of interests through school and my other personal endeavors. Science has always been a really big love of mine. Chemistry and biology and psychology has always made a lot of sense to me, and I've always really enjoyed it. If I wasn't pursuing a degree in acting, I would definitely be going to school for criminal psychology. Other than that, makeup and fashion have been big parts of my life from a young age. Growing up, I started doing my makeup, and I was really bad at it at first, but I kept at it and got better at it, and it's a really big part of my self-expression and my identity today, as well as fashion. I didn't want to be like everyone else, and I started dressing my own way, and it has really helped me find my confidence and my own identity and personality. Other than that, being a Canadian, growing up in Texas for the last 4 years, going to high school in Texas for the last 4 years, has made me more aware than ever about the issues that we are still struggling with today. I really got involved in social politics and activism over the past year. I started going to Black Lives Matter protests, seeing what it was really all about to fight for what you believe in. And I started speaking my mind unapologetically about the need for equality and justice among all racial groups. There's much more diversity here than I ever experienced in Canada, and it opened my eyes to all of the injustice. And that has become a really big part of who I am, is fighting for what I believe in, and nothing less. When you are in a stress-filled situation, what happens to you and how do you cope? I struggle with anxiety on a daily basis, so I've put myself and been put in many stressful situations. It's different for everyone, but for me, I get butterflies in my stomach and my head starts filling with all of these crazy thoughts, and I feel impending doom, like I can't do the thing or I can't get it all done, and I just become anxious and I feel sick, and it's just a mess. How I cope with that is I have a comfort show, Gilmore Girls, and it may sound silly, but it is a show that I've seen many times through many points in my life, and it's funny and witty and warm. And wherever I am, if I'm out in public or if I'm at home, I just turn it on and I just close my eyes and I just listen. And I focus on the TV show, and I focus on the funny dialogue, and I focus on the music in the background, and I take a deep breath and it centers me. And then when I'm calmed down, I like to write my thoughts out or what I'm anxious about out on a piece of paper, and then I feel better again and I go from there. What makes you interested in training at Capilano University, and how did you find out about us? I found out about you guys through my phenomenal acting teacher Dan Liebman, who recommended it to me, And after doing my thorough research on the program, I realized that it's a perfect fit for me and the type of actor that I am. I love a hands-on, comprehensive, well-rounded experience, and for me, Capilano offers that. It is work-oriented, it is hands-on, it is being in productions and working behind the scenes and really being on your feet and just diving into it. And that is how I personally learn the best, and that is how I personally make the most progress, which is why I believe that beautiful Vancouver, but more specifically Capilano University, is exactly where I want to be. She was in the other room, you bastard. In the next room, okay? So don't try to Lance Armstrong your way out of this one. I've already heard all the explanations I want to hear, and I don't believe you. You get that? I don't ever believe the shit that comes out of your mouth. Ever. Don't walk out of here when we're fighting, or I swear to God, I'll murder your fish. I'll flush them, or I'll do whatever it takes, but I will hurt you, and you will not like it. That's what I'm going to do, so you better stay right there. No, I do not want you to come over here and hold me. God, no. But you better stick around and argue this shit out, or I'm gonna mess up your life a little. Swear I fucking will. I don't care if I'm going in late or not.